So today's lesson is lesson 10-6, polygons. And so you can put that down as your title and today's date. All right, there are 3 examples here. First of all, we have to learn how to classify polygons. So what we have here is we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided figure, and has 5 sides. This is a pentagon, okay? And because it's 5-sided, it's called a pentagon, but it's an irregular pentagon. It's not regular, and that's important to understand. In this one has 7 sides, so a 7-sided figure is called a heptagon. 5 sides is a pentagon, 7 sides is a heptagon. Next one, how many sides is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you should know the name of that one. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the name of one of them would be a hexagon, 6-sided figure, and the other one is a 7-sided figure, so it's a heptagon. Okay. Some of the measures of the interior angles of a quadrilateral. So a quadrilateral has 4 sides, so we're going to let n equal 4. Okay, and then there's a formula, and that formula to figure out the measure of the interior angles is n minus 2 times 180. The number of sides of the whatever the figure is goes there. It has to be a quadrilateral, so it's 4 minus 2 times 180 will tell you how much the measure of the interior angles of a quadrilateral are. And that's 2 times 180, which is 360 degrees. And we knew that already, that a quadrilateral, the angles add up to 360 degrees. We know that a triangle adds up to 180. And the same thing, 3 minus 2 is 1 times 180, that's a triangle, 180. And so let's have a look at some other ones. A pentagon, all right? Find the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a pentagon. So if you had to do that, you would want to, first of all, I'll take a marker and do this for you. You use your formula, n minus 2 times 180, and see what you get. It's a pentagon, so that's a 5-sided figure. Minus 2 times 180 equals. 5 minus 2 is 3 times 180 equals your answer, which would be 3 times 100 is 300, 3 times 80 is 240, so 540. And so the sum of the interior angles of a pentagon would be 540 degrees. So let's just make sure that we got that right. And yes, we did, 540 degrees. Okay, so it's just using that formula and substituting in for the number of sides. So a stop sign is a regular octagon. Why is it regular? Because all the sides are equal. It's irregular if the sides are not equal. It's regular if the sides are all equal. So what's the measure of one interior angle in a stop sign? Well, you can figure out that only for regular shapes. So how do you do that? Okay, well, we know that the octagon has 8 sides, so we're going to let n equal 8. And we're going to use that formula again, n minus 2 times 180. Replace the n with 8, and we get 6 times 180, which is 1080. We just found the sum of all of the interior angles, but we want to just know one. So how many angles are there in an octagon? There are 8 angles. So we have to divide 1080 divided by 8. Usually, well, not usually, the number of angles is the number of sides. So 1080 divided by 8, one of the sides would be 135 degrees. All right, now it's your turn. It's a picnic table in the park. It's a regular hexagon. So hexagon is a 6-sided figure. So you're going to use your formula, n minus 2 times 180. You're going to find the total amount, and then you're going to divide that by the number 6. Okay, so go ahead and see if you can do that. You can pause right now, try it out, and then I'll give you the answer. And so the answer would be 120 degrees. So you would go 6 minus 2 is 4 times 180. 4 times 180 would be 400 and 300, 720. And then you divide 720 by 6, and you get 120. And that is the end of lesson 10-6. Sorry for getting it out there late.